Uh, I don't know. Oh, I think that's it right there. Hey! Okay, it says I'm live. What's going on, guys? Strange Production here. Got some updates for you guys. Currently. Even though I don't know, any other thing, to talk about. But, yeah, so how's everyone doing pretty much, is what I'm asking. Yeah, so I'm here to talk about a couple updates I got coming up. Right now, today is August 27th. It is 20:05 hours in approximately 30 minutes. I'm going to go on Railstream here. I'm going to pause my 6-hour flight simulator. I'll show you right now. Hold up. A current flight on Virgin Atlantic Airbus A330 300. I'm going right now to JFK. I got 5 hours, that much left. I got 5 hours, 8 minutes left to go. I want to increase my speed here a little bit. I'm flying a little bit out of Ireland at the moment. I depart from London Heathrow approximately an hour and a half ago. So I'm en route to JFK as we speak. As I'm doing 453 miles an hour, or knots, excuse me. I gotta use those nautical terms. So yeah, updates. Since today's 26th, tomorrow it's going to be the 27th of August. Even though today was the train show at Dulles, a lot of you guys were there. I wasn't able to, I was able to go, but not time, because I was so tired, especially from the previous night where I was at a pizzeria with all my band people and my girlfriend, and, I got home like midnight, and, I was still wired up, and I didn't go up until like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, and then I woke up at like around 12, and I got a call that everybody was at the train show, so I said, oh shit. So I got there at 1, and everybody like just left, but it's alright, you know, I can drive there now. Like, I have my license now, for those of you who don't know and been asking. Yes, I have my license now, I have my own car. It is a Kia Forte 5, brand new. I love the whole interior of it, I love the exterior, I love the aerodynamics of it. I might do a car tour in one of my videos. I may not. Depending on what's going on, go away and do a live stream on YouTube.
Go. Told me to show you something.
What? Alright, give me it. What? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, so. But, yeah. Is anybody on at all? No. Nobody's on? Okay. Well, I don't know who's on, because this is new. iPhone 5S did come in. This is what I'm using, the new one right now, the new 64GB phone. As you can see, camera works very well. About 8 megapixel. My other iPhone 5S was, they're both 6 megapixels. This one had cosmetic surgery done, is what I like to call it. And there's a couple scratches at the top of it, but I bought this phone for $169 eBay, Class B rating, which is pretty good actually. It's not like perfection or like excellent. It's still like, it's like very good. So, and it's working really good. Everything's working fine. Everything's light speed, I'll tell you that. Like, as soon as I want something on this phone, it's done. So, recording is actually really good, as you can tell. Going. So tomorrow the plan is I'm going to Dulles Expo, and I'm going to bring just Train Insane's brother, and we're going to go because he wants to buy a couple airplanes, and I'm going to buy a couple of track for my model train set, and we're going to do that, and I'm going to go to their house, and then we're all going to go to Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia afterwards. So we should be there around noon, maybe. I don't know what's going on, depending on the situation. There's already one person on here. Awesome. So, of course, I don't know who, I don't know who's on here, but that's okay. One person's cool. But yeah, I've only been on for like 4.5 minutes now. I finally got one person. But anyways, so that's the plan coming up. And then for almost every weekend, I'll try to go rail freighting, like either Brunswick, Point of Rocks. Now I'm going to try Harper's Ferry as well. There's a new location I want to try out. It's Barnesville, Maryland. All the passenger trains go approximately 80 miles an hour there is what I heard. And I'm going to try to do that. And I could get the defect detector too. So if there's a defect going on, the train's going high speed, maybe the brakes lock or something like that, I could catch it on video, which will be outstanding. Tuesday. So, oh, 2 people. Welcome, guys. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, hey, Philip, how are you doing, my friend? What's going on? So, good, Philip, you came on here. I was just saying that I'm going to Shenandoah Junction tomorrow, which is training, saying a couple people. So, yeah, that's good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling better, man. I really hope you do. And I did finally see your video on Amtrak PO29 with North Carolina Amtrak F40 trailing, which was pretty cool, man. So glad you caught that. I wasn't able to. I was still in school at the time. So, but yeah. So for those of you who are dying to go to this train show at Dulles, don't. You know, it's really small. It's worth it, but it's kind of not worth it. Like, it's worth it to go and buy something, look around for, like, maybe 2 hours. That's what I did today, and I was by myself because I missed everybody by, like, a minute. So, all my friends went to Pointed Rocks, and I stayed for the train show because I had to get my plates and everything today for my car, and so it's not legal. Well, it's been legal, so... Oh, yeah, you'll be at Pointed Rocks tomorrow? Okay, so, yeah, Phil, you and I can have that system, so we call each other wherever we got a train passing, so... I'm going back to the train show tomorrow real fast before we go to Shen. I'm going like 9 in the morning. The show opens at 10. I'm bringing Mitchell's brother, and he's going to get some plane stuff. I'm going to get some model train stuff, and then it's going to take like 15 minutes. Then we're going to drive to his house, and then we'll all go to Shen. And we'll be there all day. And so I was just saying that we're going to be rail fanning almost every weekend. Yeah. So, we're rail fanning every weekend now, almost, either at Pointed Rocks, Brunswick, or Harpers Ferry, and then I'm going to eventually try Barnesville. Maybe I'll do Gaithersburg, because I really want to check out that model train shop down there, and maybe Frederick, where the MARC trains come in, because I know there's about 3 of them, so I don't mind seeing those. Especially, there's this one private crossing that I know the guy who used to live there, so I don't know the current neighbor. So, I'm going to see what I can do about that. But in the meantime, yeah, that's my plan so far. So, yeah, this live stream is not going to last long because I don't know what else to say. Big E Train Show. For those of you who want to know more about the Big E Train Show, I have the information going to you. So, on January, the train show this year is... Hold on, let me get my calendar. Here, let me switch my camera. Maybe. There we go. I got a nice Boeing calendar. Okay, January. So on the 27th and 28th of January, which is the last... So the big thing about the Amherst Railway Society train show, or aka the Big E train show, it's always the last weekend of January. It's always the last weekend. Yeah, I saw that, dude. D765, I saw those. So, man, you got some nice catches. So, yeah, cool, man. I can't wait to see the rest of your videos. I only got to see, like, those 3, so I'll see the rest of them later. But anyways, for the Big E Train Show coming up this year in January, it's the 27th and 28th. If you are going to go up there and you don't live anywhere nearby and you don't mind flying, I recommend Southwest Airlines. I highly recommend it. If you live close, like... Say you live in Philadelphia and you can't get a really good flight like Southwest up there, take Amtrak, or drive up there. You might as well drive up there, because that means you're almost halfway there. But yeah, Amtrak, I highly recommend those. Southwest Airlines. They're very cheap right now. You got good, affordable price, actually fantastic affordable prices, and like there's no hassle. And this is my favorite airline in the world, because there's free seating, there's no harassment to go around. You 2 check bags, because of course they gotta be 50 pounds or less. You're allowed to have 2 check bags, and they fly free. If you have more, then you gotta pay for the 3rd one, but that's okay. The average passenger carries about almost 1.5 checked-in bags, according to the statistics. So, that's why I hear. So. But yeah, that's what goes on for Southwest Airlines, and it's really, really amazing that they do stuff like that, and they have good, cheap prices. Because I live around the Washington, D.C. area, a flight on Southwest Airlines one way from Washington, D.C.'s Reagan National Airport, aka KDCA, to Providence T.F. Green Airport in Providence, Rhode Island, aka KPVD, $49. I'm not joking either. Like, if I look it up on the computer right now, it'll say, but as you can see, I'm still currently on a flight. And that's going to last another, we just hit 4 hours, 59 minutes left. So, that's going to last me about till 1 a.m. going on. So, yeah, the Big E Train Show is, I want to say, the world's biggest actual train show. Not like a model museum, but like an actual show. And if those of you who go, the Baltimore train show, I believe it's Timmins or Thermont. I believe it's Timmins is how you pronounce it. Timmins, Maryland train show, or Greenberg train show. Imagine the size of that building, but multiplied by 4. That's your Big E train show. It's 4 buildings total. They're all separated, but it's in the heart of winter time, so of course, everything is all heated. You walk through the buildings. It's going to get cold, so they got little tarps and tents to keep your butts nice and toasty. I always buy something up there at the Big E train show, and always take it home. And a tradition we do after the train show is we go to a place called Palmer, Massachusetts. Now, what's significant about Palmer, Massachusetts is known for 2 things. One, the steaming tender, which is the old railroad station for Amtrak, and it actually used to serve on the Lakeshore Limited and the Vermontern. So, as you all know, the Vermontern used to go up there, used to stop at Palmer, but it wasn't for a station stop, it was for a track switching stop. So it would go on to the siding track of CSX, and then switch to the NECR, or New England Central Railroad. And so that's the first significance about the Palmer. The second one is at the steaming tender. Is right behind that building is a cross. It's actually 2 tracks that cross each other. One is CSX, and the other one is New England Central Railroad. It's literally a diamond. I don't know why I said cross. It's a diamond. Yeah, it's still in use today. New England Central Railroad doesn't use it as much, but you still get like a couple trains a day that go out there. They're all locals, and 2 years ago, after the crash of Amtrak's Vermontern, I believe it was P42 number 105, derailed completely off the tracks and was damaged. It was in Palmer, Massachusetts. It was covered up in a tarp, and it was on a flat car, and the axles were taken out, but the whole monocoque, which is French for single shell, which is basically a P42 Genesis locomotive, is known as a monocoque, I believe. Monocoque. It's French for a single shell. That's what it stands for. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. And you'll always get some cool Palmer. Last time, of course, I've been trying to always film Amtrak's Lakeshore Limited up there, but my camera ends up dying, storage is full, this and that. But this previous year, I was able to get my first catch of Palmer on CSX. The other one was New England Central Railroad, was coming down from Vermont. So I finally caught a CSX, and it was awesome, because usually up in Palmer, after the Big E train show, it's like me and a whole bunch of rail fans, like a whole family, and it's fantastic just seeing all that. So, and just like being with the community pretty much. So, it was just fantastic. It was amazing, pretty much. You get to meet really cool people up there. So, shout out to all my New England rail fans up there. How y'all doing? Especially Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island too, and New York. A couple of New Yorkers I know, but yeah, the Big E train show is a glamorous time for trains, because you get to do model, you get to go train shopping, and you get to watch actual trains and eat at a really old train station that's still in use today as a steakhouse, which is one of the best places ever, in my opinion, to get a nice juicy ribeye steak and have some fries next to it with a whole bunch of gravy on the steak. Oh man, with the A1 sauce right next to it, it's fantastic. It's my recommendation pretty much. So yeah. So, with that being said, speaking of mile railroading, because you guys know I'm a huge Cato mile railroader, rumor has it that most of you guys know about the new SC-44 Chargers that were being tested on the Northeast Quarter. I hear that Cato is going to make those for N scale and HO. So for the ACS-64 Amtrak electric locomotive built by Siemens, I hear HO is they're going to make those in HO. There's already a whole bunch of N scale, so they're going to start making those in HO. But I hear they're doing for N scale an SC-44 Charger Siemens diesel locomotive. Not exactly sure. That's just what I hear. So do not quote me on that. Yeah, I don't know much what else to say. But that's just the updates I have. And this is my first time doing a live stream with this phone and with YouTube in a while. So it's working. Yay. What does this do? Whoa. Okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out everything that's going on here. Sorry, got distracted for a second. Yeah, okay, good question. So the next time you see me is the next time you'll see my car. But yeah, since you'll be at Palmer, I'll be at Shenandoah Junction. I won't see you anyways. And I'm not going to bring my car because I'm not ready to drive all the way down to West Virginia yet. So I'm gonna get used to my car for maybe like the rest of this week, and I'll see how it plays. But usually I will go roughing on Sundays because it's the best time. So probably next Sunday I'll probably be at Pointer Rocks. I like Brunswick better because last time I got to go in the cab. Back in October 2016. Not only that, it's just a great place to be. But yeah, Pointer Rocks are really good too. A lot of good history down there too. So I'll probably do that. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys seen my car yet, but I'll do a huge YouTube thing eventually about my car. Like my buddy Patrick does. He does Instagram things about his car. So go check him out. His Instagram is PatsMatt. So yeah. So big shout outs, guys, to my buddy Just Train Insane, Washington District Railroad, CSX Railroad Man, Philip Lee, Captain PatsMatt app on YouTube, and especially G-Man's boss, which his channel is growing tremendously. Yeah, that's all I can think about right now. If I'm missing you, man, please let me know. You know, because I like to have a list of all my favorite people. Because you can't have good people, you know. So yeah, here, let me get off this live stream here in about 5 minutes, and then you can call me Philip. Because this video saves. So this live stream actually saves, and it turns into one of my YouTube videos. So that's what's going on. But yeah, guys. So just to let everybody know, I am a huge train expert. I am, like, literally. I have, like, documents. I have old books, like, old recognition guides all over the world. So if you have any questions about stuff, ask me, you know? Like, comments. So if you like all my videos, go ahead and hit the like button, you know? Go ahead and subscribe. Show some support. I'll subscribe back. And if you want to get notifications from me, you have to subscribe anyways, and then you hit that bell button, and you get all the notifications from me. Everybody who I'm subscribed to, I have notifications for you guys. So, what's 20? Yeet, 29, Capital Limited. So, yeah, alright, so it's 8:24. I'm going to stay on for like another minute, and then I'm going to go so I can watch Amtrak 30 go by, so I can see you tomorrow. So that way I don't get surprised. But thank you guys so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and like my videos. Comment if you got any questions, comments, answers, concerns, anything like that. Subscribe to show some support, and I'll subscribe back, you know. And especially if you want to get those notifications, you have to subscribe anyways. Hit that bell button, you get the notifications from me. Anybody who I'm subscribed to, I have all notifications turned on. And I, of course, watch your videos all the time, and I just love them, pretty much, in my opinion. So that's pretty much it for me. Again, if I'm missing you in a shout-out, please let me know, so I can correct that. Also, I'm going to take another Amtrak trip soon, back on Capital Limited. I'm going to do from Harpers Ferry. Actually, no, not Capital Limited. Northeast Regional. I'm going to do one from Manassas to Washington, D.C. and back. It's going to be like a little RF&P subdivision documentary. It won't be much of a documentary. It'll be like what I did on Amtrak's 29, where I just film from the back of the train, and then like I do background significance and historical artifacts and like all this stuff. Not a documentary, but more like an informational thing for the Washington District area for Norfolk Southern or the Washington District line. So thank you guys so much. Have a great evening. I hope to see some of you guys at the train show tomorrow. I'll only be there for 15 minutes. If not, I hope to see everybody at Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia. More updates will come soon, especially with my car. This is Train X Productions. Good night.